systematic answers, Mr. Speaker, on tax evasion and abusive tax avoidance. We know this government is all smoke and mirrors. At a time when they're supposed to investigate the Panama Papers, the Bermuda Papers, and the Paradise Papers, incredibly, this government spent $2 million less this year to investigate tax evasion and tax fraud than last year. Liberals support a profoundly unfair tax system by doing virtually nothing. When will the Prime Minister start taking tax evasion and tax fraud seriously?
The Honourable Minister of National Revenue. Mr. Speaker, our government is committed to fighting tax evasion. We are collaborating with our international partners in order to fight tax evasion abroad by improving exchange of information and by improving our practices. Now, within the framework, for example, of that collaboration, I announced that Canada this fall would be meeting with international sectors and international tax experts. Information exchange is absolutely essential in order to be able to fight tax evasion.
To Westminster, Burnaby.
$1 billion, the Prime Minister said. We'll fight tax evasion, he said. And what did he do? He spent a tiny, pathetic $15 million more to fight massive tax evasion that cost Canadians billions of dollars. To fight massive tax evasion and tax fraud, you can't just pretend to do it. Liberals pretend by unfairly going after people like small business owners and people with disabilities who request their tax credit, but they leave the massive tax evaders untouched. When will this government crack down on massive tax evasion that costs Canadians billions of dollars?
The Honourable Minister of National Revenue. Mr. Speaker, let's be clear. The OECD has recognized the leadership of Canada in the use of data to assess risks associated with multinationals. Canada is making sure that multinationals pay their fair share thanks to our leadership within the international program for large corporations. We have also made it easier to access information on multinationals, and every year we assess any risks with respect to the income earned by multinationals.